In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 WNBA games happening on June 14, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Sparks versus Minnesota Lynx. On Saturday, the Los Angeles Sparks, who sit at 4-7 on the season, will be looking for their second straight victory when they visit the 9-1 Minnesota Lynx. This game sets up a classic clash of narratives, with the Sparks coming off a huge 97-89 win over the Las Vegas Aces, while the Lynx are aiming to bounce back from their first loss of the entire season. Although Los Angeles got a big win on Wednesday, they have still dropped 4 of their last 6 games. Minnesota, on the other hand, had their perfect 9-0 start to the season snapped in a 94-84 loss to the Seattle Storm, putting them in unfamiliar territory. These two clubs faced off once before in mid-May, a contest the Lynx won by a comfortable 14-point margin on the road as 6-point favorites. In that game, the Sparks just couldn't get their offense going, shooting a chilly 40% from the field, and they failed to create much defensive pressure, logging only 4 steals. However, that was just the second game of the year, and while the wins haven't piled up for Los Angeles, they have steadily improved. Kelsey Plum has confidently taken the reins of her new team, and the other pieces are beginning to fall into place around her. Minnesota is now in a position they haven't been in all season, having to rebound from a loss. That defeat earlier in the week could have a lingering effect. It's also worth noting they've played some nail-biters at home, with 3 of their 4 wins there being decided by 6 points or less. The betting trends also suggest a close game, as these teams have alternated covering the spread in their last 6 matchups, with the Lynx getting the last cover. The individual battle between league leading scorers Plum and Nafisa Collier is sure to be entertaining. On paper, the Lynx are clearly the better team and are fully capable of winning this game in a blowout at home. However, their performance against the spread tells a very different story, as they are just 4-6 against the spread on the season. The Sparks have been playing well on the road lately, winning their last 2 away games, and they proved they could hang with the Lynx about a month ago. Minnesota has been particularly bad at covering large spreads, failing to do so in 7 of their last 10 games as a double-digit favorite. The Sparks, conversely, have been a solid bet in this spot, covering the spread in 10 of their last 15 games as a double-digit underdog. You also have to factor in the unusual early start time for this game, which can sometimes lead to sluggish play and favor the team getting points. It would not be a surprise to see the Lynx bounce back with a victory here, but they have been sizable favorites all season long and have consistently failed to win by a large enough margin to cover the spread. Have the Sparks been an impressive team this year? No, not at all. In fact, they've been quite underwhelming. However, the Sparks have picked up some quality wins lately, and all the trends suggest they can keep this one respectable. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Sparks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The first meeting between these two teams stayed just under the total of 165.5, with a combined score of 164 points. But you can't put too much stock in that result. That game featured 2 of the top 3 scoring offenses in the entire league, and it was only the second game of the season for both of them. They have both come a long way since that initial matchup, particularly the Sparks, who have been on an offensive tier lately. They've put up 93 points or more in 2 of their last 3 games and have scored at least 81 in 6 of their last 7. Even in their lone loss this season, the Lynx managed to score 84 points. They've hit at least that number in 3 of their last 4 games and in 6 contests overall this year. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Liberty versus Indiana Fever. On Saturday night, the undefeated New York Liberty will travel to Indiana to take on the Fever. The defending WNBA champions are putting their perfect record on the line, looking to improve to a dominant 10-0 with another victory. When you break this matchup down, the ability to shoot the 3 ball is always critical, and there's a clear difference between these two squads. The Liberty ranked 3rd in the league, knocking down 37.1% of their shots from deep, while the Fever are 5th at 33.8%. The gap in overall shooting efficiency is even wider. New York leads the entire WNBA with a 56.8% effective field goal percentage, a testament to their offensive execution. Indiana sits fifth in that category with a 50.9% mark. There's no doubt there's a buzz in Indiana right now, and the home crowd will be electric, especially with a perfect team coming to their building. The Fever also get a massive boost with the return of Caitlin Clark. But even with all that working in Indiana's favor, the Liberty have simply been too good and too consistent to bet against. They are undefeated for a reason and have covered the spread in 6 of their 9 games. You rarely get a betting line this soft on a team as dominant as the Liberty. Going back to last season, the Fever have consistently struggled against the league's elite teams, and they'll need to prove they can hang in a spot like this before I'll back them. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Liberty to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This game features what are statistically the 2 best defensive teams in the entire league. Based on defensive rating, New York is number 1 with an incredible 88.1 rating, while Indiana is right behind them at number 2 with a 95.2 rating. This isn't just a season-long trend. Their recent play shows just how suffocating their defenses can be. Over their last 4 games, the Liberty are giving up a minuscule 65 points per game. The Fever have been almost as stingy, allowing just 68 points over their previous 3 contests. When you have 2 elite defensive units like this facing off, points are going to be at a premium. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Storm versus Golden State Valkyries. On Saturday, the Western Conference rivalry between the Seattle Storm and the Golden State Valkyries officially begins as they face off in a Commissioner's Cup matchup. The 6-4 Seattle Storm roll into this game on a 3-game winning streak but have only managed to split their first 4 games on the road. Statistically, they are an efficient offensive unit, averaging 82 points on 47.4% shooting while allowing 79 points on 43.3% shooting from their opponents. Their strength lies in their outside shooting, where they connect on an impressive 37.7% of their 3-point attempts. On the other side, the 4-5 Golden State Valkyries are looking for a signature win to get back to the .500 mark on the season. Like the Storm, they have split their first 4 home games. The Valkyries' offense has struggled, putting up just 77 points per game on a dismal 39% shooting, and they've been particularly poor from beyond the arc at just 27.4%. Defensively, they allow 81 points on 42% shooting but have a major advantage on the glass, where they pull down 42.1 rebounds per game. There's no question that the Storm are the more talented and experienced team here, but they are a different squad on the road than they are at home. Their history as a favorite is also concerning, as they are just 3-11 against the spread in their last 14 games when favored by 5 or more points. The Valkyries have quietly put together a 2-game winning streak and have been a great bet for bettors, covering the spread in 6 of their last 8 contests. In fact, all 4 of the Valkyries' wins this season have come when they were underdogs of 5 or more points. I think there is a real chance of a letdown for the Storm after their huge emotional win over the previously undefeated Minnesota Lynx. Seattle has always been a team I prefer to back in their own building. The Valkyries, on the other hand, have been surprisingly competitive to start the season and have consistently been feisty when playing in the underdog role. I believe the Valkyries could be a live underdog in this game. As our first pick for this matchup, the Golden State Valkyries to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. When it comes to the total, both of these offenses have shown flashes of their potential so far in 2025. With each team putting up over 89 points in their most recent game, the stage is set for a fun, high-scoring contest between 2 deep rosters. For the Storm, the over is 5-5 in their last 10 games, and they have scored 85 or more points in 5 of their last 7 contests. For the Valkyries, the over is 4-5 in their last 9 games, and their defense has been leaky, allowing 80 or more points in 6 of their 9 games played so far in their inaugural WNBA season. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.